Hello and welcome back to Dragon Quest Walk Tutorials. I am KoichiGZ, and in this video we are going to go over the new special class, so that's going to be the God Hand. So yeah, sorry for being late with this video. I've been busy with a couple of things, but yeah, so for this video I want to go over the God Hand class. So the God Hand is actually going to be very good. So as you can see from this team, they're all God Hands level 46. So just 4 more levels to 50, which is going to be the current max level for special classes at the moment. So probably we'll see something possibly for the new year. Not quite sure, but most likely sometime around then. So yeah, so the God Hand is going to be quite good. I can actually use this specific team against Muscle Guard and take him down with no problem. And this team has pretty much no healers whatsoever, actually no healers at all, so pretty much just go straight out, attack, and take him down. So pretty much I want to go over this particular class. So right over here, let's see, going to our section right here. So here is the explanation of the God Hand class. So pretty much the explanation that's here is a warrior who has reached the realm of the gods, combining ferocious attacks with impregnable defenses. So that's actually going to be pretty much your exact description of the God Hand. So pretty much ferocious attacks and impregnable defenses. So yeah, so with this particular character, there are things that I mentioned before that I actually want to revisit again in regards to this character in terms of its class abilities. So let's see, going back over here to the God Hand and right over here in details. So like I said before, you're going to need at least a level 70 Battle Master and also a level 70 Paladin to make this class. You can see here for this particular character, both of them are level 85, so that's actually no problem. So for the actual skills, here you're going to actually have the skills. So you're going to have the class skills, which are going to be God Rage. So with God Rage, I've gone over before, at the start of the turn, your weapon and physical technique and breath damages are increased by 40%. This is a 17% chance of activation. Then you're going to have God Guard. So with God Guard, you're going to be able to protect one of your allies and take in 10% less of the damage to all, and then also you're going to be able to reflect the damage back to the enemy as well. But in the case that you actually do a God Guard and the damage is actually more than your HP, you're going to be left with 1 HP definitely. So this has a 25% chance of activation. Then you're going to have God Chain. So with God Chain, what needs to happen is that in pretty much throughout the battle, you need to have God Rage and God Guard on one of the characters activated at least just once. In that case, you will be able to get the God Chain. With the God Chain, you're going to be able to actually have the next attack that you do going to be have increased guard rate and also increased critical hit rate, so that's actually quite good. It is possible for you to actually, if you actually lose a turn, either through being knocked down or being feared, you will actually lose this buff if the buff is on for that turn. So yeah, you need to be careful with that. Then for over here, the Dharm Temple quest, pretty much completing the quest, you actually get the level 40 for the Soul Road. So in this case, for the Dharma Temple quest, there are 4 things that you need to do. So the first one is you need to have God Rage, I believe, 4 times. And then you need God Guard 10 times as well. Then after that, you must do God Chain, I believe, 5 times. And then after that, the walking ability, you're going to need to do 3 times. So that's what you need to do for completing the Dharm Temple quest. So besides that, what I want to do here is actually show you some of the abilities here. So first, let's see, going into a battle. So pretty much first what I'll do is actually show you God Rage. So that's going to be right over here. So right over here, you're going to see this little icon, and this is going to be the Walker skill. So God Rage is actually available to activate. So when you have completed or pretty much walked a certain number of steps, you'll be able to activate this. So with God, this particular skill is going to be God Punch. So with God Punch, pretty much right before a battle begins, you're going to be able to do damage to an enemy. If the damage is enough to destroy or to defeat all the enemies, that character will pretty much just be knocked away and pretty much disappear. You'll probably see that in this encounter. So first thing I'll do is activate it. So God Punch is activated, and here I'm going to go after the enemy here. And yep, there he goes. So that battle is over, though it's level 1, so of course I would be able to actually finish that. So going into actual battle. Oh, okay. So with that one too, the amount of damage that I would do is actually enough to actually defeat all the enemies. So that's what happens there. And you still do get the credit for the experience. So let's see what happens if I do it on a regular enemy. Okay, so I defeated all of them there. Okay. Try something else. Okay, in this case I wouldn't have defeated them, but ooh, okay. Alright, so that was very quick. I want to show the abilities here. I really don't need that particular soul. So with these battles, I'm going to go over the class skills and also the regular skills of the God Hand. So let's see what happens here. Okay. So in this case, nothing here activated. So for the first skill of the God Hand, this is actually going to be right here, Yabukitaki, so weapon break. So this is going to cost 10 MP, and pretty much we've gone over it before. So pretty much breaking the blade, this does 150% weapon damage to one character with a chance of lowering their attack power. So like this. So this is probably going to kill him. Yes. But in the case where it didn't kill him, you would have a sword with a red number next to it. So Yabukitaki is originally a Battle Master skill. Then next, let's try here. Okay. Okay, so there, that was God Rage. So I'm going to be able to have increased attack power. So next, what I'm going to do is actually go over the next skill. So that's going to be the level 10, or the skill you learn at level 10. Tech goes on, so that's going to be Iron Cutter. So with Iron Cutter costs 15 MP. So it's described as while chopping away at the enemy armor, this does about 10%, 210% weapon damage to one enemy with a chance of lowering their defenses. So like this. Okay, so here we go with the battle here. So again, going against the Killer Jack. So the next ability is going to be the level 15 skill. So that's going to be right here, Skata. So Skata is going to cost 11 MP, and it's one that we've seen before. So it increases the defenses of one ally, so pretty much like this. Then here goes another rage. So here, what I want to do is go over the next skill. So that's going to be level 25 skill. So that's going to be Mawashigeri, so a spinning kick. So this is one that we've also seen before, costs 8 MP. So using the leg to cleave all enemies in range, this attack does 110% physical technique damage to all enemies like this. Okay, so here we go with the battle here. Okay, so Killer Jack is left over. So the next ability is going to be the level 30 ability. That's going to be Shinto Mekyaku, which is going to be Clear Mind. So this is going to be right here. So this is going to cost 18 MP, and what it's described as is emptying one's mind. Breath damage taken by the Battle Master is greatly reduced. So that's going to be like this. So it's like Fubaha, but just on one character. Then next you're going to have the level 35 skill, so that's going to be Cho Seikenzuki, which is super precision thrust. So that's going to be right here. So this costs 25 MP, and it's described as dropping low for strong thrust of the fist. This does 360% physical technique damage to one enemy like this. So next what I want to do is actually show you all the class skills. So you've seen God Rage a couple of times already. So I want to show God Guard and also the God Chain just to show you exactly what it's like. Okay, so here with this battle, what I want to do is try to get the God Chain and also show you the God Guard. So I'm going to defend with all my characters. So there goes the God Rage. Another God Rage. Okay, so with that, you saw 3 Paladin guards. So in that case, the God Hand on the far right, and then also the God Hand on the second God Hand is actually going to have God Chain. So since I actually got both, so in this case, I'm going to actually attack, and I should be getting a critical hit, or maybe not. Okay. So pretty much, that pretty much showed the God Guard and also the God Chain as well. So pretty much you need to have God Rage and God Guard activated in order to use the God Chain. Again, back with my God Hand. So you can see right up here, if you can see, I probably move this up a little bit. So the Walker skill meter is now down to 0, so I need to go another 10,000 steps in order to fill it up again. But what I want to do is go over the God Hand. So I'm going to go here and actually go to souls. So I probably mentioned before, so the souls are going to be, so the slot 1 will be red, slot 2 will be red white, red yellow, slot 3 will be any color, and then slot 4 will be red, yellow. So that's pretty much exactly what you want to have for your God Hands. So this God Hand is pretty much just focused on attacks and also trying to get critical hits. So that's exactly what I need for this particular character. So besides that, God Hand, besides Fist, uh, yes, so that's actually one more thing that I need to go over. Talking about the God Hand, their weapons of expertise are pretty much going to be the exact same as the Battle Master. So they're going to be, or have expertise with swords, axes, spears, and then also claws. So the God Strong Fist of the God of War is actually uh, an expertise that they have with that particular weapon. So yes, so that's going to be this video on the God Hand class. I'm not sure if there's anything else that I need to go over. I pretty much clarified the class skills. I still need to do that for the Archmage as well. So there are a couple of things that I needed to pretty much just learn from experience in order to come up with a better answer. But yeah, so this is going to be my God Hand team. Currently, I'm leveling my Archmages, but definitely these God Hands will be level 50, hopefully by the end of the year, so please stay tuned for that. But until then, I'm going to be ending this video here, so thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.